Hello and welcome back to my craft room. It's Valentine's Day today. I've already made one little Valentine special in my Wreck This journal, but I just thought this is a perfect opportunity to start a new project that I've been thinking about for quite a while, which is this little book. Now, the guy who wrote this actually commented on one of my old Wreck the Journal videos and said, oh, I wonder if you could do something like that with this, and sent me a link. So I had a look and I thought, that'd be quite fun to do. Maybe I'll have a look. So I bought it actually for our anniversary last August, and haven't had time to do much with it. We've sat down and had a look at it together and scribbled some notes about some of the pages. So the idea is that you work through it together as a couple, and you basically I guess it's kind of celebrating your relationship, really. That's the way I see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it into kind of a colouring book version of us, a colouring book celebration of our life. So to have a look at some of the pages, an important place for both of us. Now, it's fallen open at that page, and that's actually the page I'm going to do today. Here's another one, leaving the routine, new things for us to experience together, our songs. We've written down a few songs there are some things I'm just going to say no to. Make a poem for your loved one on this page. Neither of us fancy doing that one. I might think again and do some fridge poetry or something. Write about our love story. What we thought we might do there is I've still got a copy of all the emails back and forth, because we actually met online. We met through eHarmony, so we sent a lot of emails back and forth before we actually met. So we might make that our page. Funny story of us both. Make a drawing for your loved one on this page. Being me, this is going to have to be, I don't want like loads of written lists and things. It's going to have to be full of colour and little drawings and things like that. And I think if I can make some of them look like a kid's colouring page almost, I think that would be quite fun. I will be obliterating the cover eventually and doing my own thing with it. At the end of the day, it's our book, you know. Some of these, this is lovely, his dedication to Vanessa, the love of his life. That's lovely. There's some stuff about the author and the instructions. Now, oh, and here's the love contract you fill in at the beginning. Neither of us really fancied doing that. We were sort of not so much into that, kind of the more, it's very sweet. Lots of people probably love to do that, but that's not really us. So I'm going to start by tearing a few pages out. It's a very sweet dedication, but it's about our story, not their story. I've read all about Emerson da Silva, the author. I don't need the instructions because I'm going to ignore them anyway, and we're not going to do the love contract. Now, by taking some of these pages out, it will give me room to stick some more stuff in and still be able to kind of close the book. I'll leave that because that's a blank page. Do I really need that? Because it's exactly the same as what's on the cover. But then I'm going to obliterate the cover. No, I'm going to take it out. So there we go. I won't waste these. I shall use them as testing pages and things. There are probably some other pages throughout the book that we won't fancy doing. If that's the case, I will just tear them out. In some cases, I'm going to be gluing things on. I'm going to be maybe extending the pages in whatever direction. So I will need more space. So this is the first one I'm going to do. Put this here as a little marker. There was no hesitation when we looked at this page together. Our first word was home. Home is, we're very much kind of homebodies. We quite like going off and having little adventures, although we haven't done more recently, but because of COVID and stuff. But we always love to come home. So, home is where the heart is, as they say. So I decided to draw a picture of the house we live in. We don't own this house, it's a rented house, but we plan to stay here, and we're very settled here. And I actually went online to find this photo in some old estate agent's details. Little bit of artistic license. There isn't actually a heart on the door. And what I'm going to do is ink this in. I'm going to use a fat micron pen, so it will look like a children's colouring page. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then I'm just going to glue that in to here. So I'm going to speed through this and play you a bit of music. I'm just going to take some of that graphite off with my kneaded eraser first. And the pen I'm using won't move once it's dry. I can use watercolours or whatever over the top of it without it being a problem. I've written "Home is where the heart is" down there. I will write it a little bit more neatly. It's a bit awkward because I'm looking around under the ring light. You might be able to see on the small. Okay, that's it. That's that page done. First page in my book of love. I've quite enjoyed doing this. It's a little bit different from Write This Journal, and partly because it's going to be kind of more personal and like a way of remembering and celebrating our life as it is at the moment. And it's a good day to start it, Valentine's Day, isn't it? Okay, so not sure what the next page will be. Not sure how many more will just get torn out. Some of them will get painted over as well. But yeah, I'm really happy with that as my first page. We're actually going out for dinner later, so that'll make a nice change. I better go and get myself together, I suppose. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.